Jimmy is a true leader. He had a vision for creating Paws with a Cause, and his extreme dedication made this vision a reality. I am so proud of his accomplishments and of the compassionate young leader that he has become.
The Paws with a Cause slogan is, "The generation of tomorrow is helping animals today." We are an organization whose mission is to provide a better life for animals in need by putting forth our time to volunteer at local animal rescues.
I'm really happy Jimmy came up with Paws with a Cause for Kennedy because I think it's a really big problem in our area. I'm happy that we could get all these people to help out with the animals. Jimmy's really passionate about what he does, and you can tell through all of his work, and we're all really proud of him and happy that he brought Paws with a Cause to Kennedy.
Jimmy Mitlow is the kind of person who puts himself before others, whether it be people like me, his friends, or dogs. He's the kind of person you can really look up to. He once told me I was his role model, but I said, "No, Jimmy, you're my role model. You're the real person to be looked up to in this situation."
Paws with a Cause is the largest club at John F. Kennedy High School. It is student-founded, student-organized, and student-ran. Every penny that the club receives is directly given back to needy animals of our community.
Jimmy Mitlow is an amazing individual. He is innovative, creative, hilarious. Had I mentioned Jimmy Mitlow is hilarious? Now, on a serious note, Jimmy Mitlow told me a while ago that he had an idea. He's the kind of person that took the idea, dreamed about it, and made it happen. So, congratulations, Jimmy, on Paws for a Cause. You deserve to be top 20 under 20.
I've known Zach since September of 2011 when he joined our youth group. That year he went to the Diocesan Youth Convention with some of our kids. He went to Washington for the Pro-Life March in January, and he and I went on a mission trip that next summer in June. He was put in charge of the group that was putting the siding on the outside of the house. And one of the things I always think about when I think about Zach is that he never wanted to stop. Once he got started doing a job, he wanted that job finished. And it'd be time to leave for the day. We're coming back tomorrow. But he'd say something like, "Can't we just get to the corner? You know, can't we just finish this row?" Never ever wanted to stop. Considerate, hardworking, willing to do anything. He's willing to do anything you ask him, and he always does a good job at it. But if he signs up for something, he's there. And if he's there, he's putting 100% out. Never puts out any less. I've never seen him put out any less than 100%, whether he's having fun or whether he's doing work.
I'm Mrs. Griffin, and I'm the study hall monitor at Maplewood High School. And I'd just like to talk a little bit about my student Shelby Lift that I've known for 5 years now. Shelby was a great leader here at Maplewood High School. She was in our National Honor Society. She was a valedictorian of her class with a 4.0. She was in drama club and had leads in 4 of the plays that they did while she was here in high school. One of the things I was most impressed with was her organization skills. For 3 years, she was the organizer of See You at the Pole, which is a worldwide day of student-led prayer. And each year, she organized that in the fall, and just was an amazing leader for that.
Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for keeping us all safe in the rain and getting here. Please be with everyone who wasn't able to make it tonight.
My name is Tal Lewis. I'm the pastor at the Woodbury United Methodist Church. I have known Shelby List for about 6 years now and have had the pleasure of working with her on numerous service projects and different ministries in the life of the church. Anytime I think of Shelby, I think of leader. She has been the driving force behind the PUSH student-led ministry that happens on Thursday night at the church. Any mission trip that we have been on, Shelby is more than willing to step forward as a leader. She works so well with others. She has a heart for helping others and a heart for Christ. And all that shines through in all that she does.
Another time that I remember was when we had a Mexican exchange student. Shelby went so out of her way to try to help the young man understand English. And she spent probably 10 minutes one day trying to explain to him what dust was. Shelby is, although she's been through a lot of painful experiences with knee surgery and back surgery, nothing holds her down. She's a helpful, kind-hearted young lady, and I'm very proud of her and grateful for this award that she's been given.
My grandpa was trying to get to talk to his cousins across the seas, and he was getting all these different apps and things, and I was like, why can't you just use Skype? So, and I guess I saw there was a real need for seniors to get educated in computers, and I'm not an expert, but I definitely have enough baseline knowledge to help them.
He realized there was a deficit in the senior population on how to use a computer. So his mother and I know each other, and so she called me, and then he called me, and the next thing we know, we got some programs going on for seniors out here.
He's a great young man, you know, to take time and bring the other students with him too, yeah. So we each had a student sitting with us, yeah, to help us and explain things.
Well, the first time he came for our class, in this suit with a tie on and a white shirt, I said, wow, this is a 16-year-old coming here to teach seniors, and his presentation was just so professional.
All you have to do is download this app, and you can find your iPad or iPhone almost anywhere.
We always had a lot of different questions on things to do, you know, and it's sort of hard at home. You're fumbling around, and this was very helpful.
This is an app that doesn't come on the iPad, so you would have to download it. I just like seeing them understand that it's that computers aren't something you should be afraid of, that it's new technology and they should be embracing it instead of shying away from it.
Nikhil had that foresight to know that something like this is needed to be taught to the population that would need it down the road. So I think that's the best thing that he's done, really.
Shaunie works so hard at everything that she does, and she's super passionate, you know, whether it's her grades, whether it's an organization she's a part of, you know, when she's taking on leadership roles, she doesn't like to let people down, and, you know, she's always pushing herself to get better. We do a lot of community service projects. And you know, she's always came to the forefront and came up with a lot of different ideas. You know, she's in robotics, she's in the Key Club, she's in all kind of different organizations. So, you know, when we got together, she said, you know what, these are some of the things we did in some of our other organizations that I think would work well. And you know, so she brought a lot of those skills and a lot of the a lot of different opportunities to the organization. She doesn't like to settle, you know. She's never okay with just being all right. You know, she always wants to continue to improve herself, and I think that's one thing about her, which is going to push her, you know, to reach her dreams.